Yay, you win. Hi, Ale. Do you have work in the morning, or are you going to be with us for the whole evening this time? Also, I realize I've never really, like... Well, I guess there really isn't too much to look at, huh? Is there anything else? No. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe. What do we have? Family Doku. Alphabet Davis. Reverses. We're obviously a big fan of this author. Interesting. I wonder if any of these... Oh, that's right! I forgot. Ale has 3 days off. You're so correct. I wonder if any of these are, like, searchable. Alphabet Davis. I'm curious. What was it? Reverses? Oh, okay. It doesn't bring anything up. That's fine. I just thought it would be amusing. Okay. Right. I was thinking that we would start by searching some of these people. Clancy Roottrees. Is that right? Is it just Clancy Roottrees Jr.? Yes. Oh, wait, no. Interesting. So... Okay, let's try Elias C. Roottrees. Or just Elias Roottrees. Oh, right, that was the... Nothing. And Edward Roottrees. No. No. Boo. Okay. Well, that was where I was gonna start. It went nowhere. That is fine. I wonder if there's anything else we can get about Penelope. Gosh, what was her full name? Penelope Tessa Green. Is there any other hints in here? Not really. I mean, I guess we could try this terrible phrase. No, there was not. Okay. Very good. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're getting desperate here, okay?
Yeah, that'll be your winner.
Okay. We have so many Elias Roottrees. We know what all of them did for work. Oh, right. I wanted to look at... I was, like, as I was trying to fall asleep last night, I was still thinking about the game. And I remember something that we read from Zach Morden, I think. Did I spell that right? Yeah. I feel like there was something about, like, oh, maybe it was Guy Hudson that said it. Something about red hair that I remember being said. Someone said some... Yeah, okay. Guy credits his mother and father, Angie and Christopher, with providing his fiery dew. And I was thinking about that because remember we had originally thought that that one must be Sam. I'm thinking that one is Sam now, and this is Angelica because of the red hair. I have the music down so low. Is it... Is this one okay? Anyways, I was thinking about that last night, about this whole thing about them having red hair. Okay. So I think that's probably correct, which would mean the other person was Sam. Mystery person. I would love to know more about the Madsons. Like, who is their mother? She would have been a Roottrie. Oh yeah, I think that's what we were kind of working through. Would it be Christina or Samantha? I feel like Samantha is an older name and would therefore maybe fit a little more nicely. And I think that's one of the only places left that would even take a Roottrie. We're gonna just try it. Samantha Roottrie. So then let's try Madsen. Oh, according to a publisher's website, 6 Pieces is an upcoming book by Sam Madsen. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait. Oh, 6 pieces instead of 5 pieces? Oh my gosh. And the lady who's been trying to hire us, do you remember? She said that she's working with publishers because she's getting ready to release a book. I mean, we already knew this. None of this is like groundbreaking information or anything. We had figured that out. But like, this is just more confirmation, for sure. Welcome back. You really haven't missed too much. I'm still kind of floundering a little bit, although we did just get some interesting hot tea here. Sam Madsen. What other people do we not have assigned yet? We have the Catralls. A man named Sam Catrall and Stephanie Catrall. Where would they live? We also have Patricia Christensen, but we have a lot of missing spouses that could fit in any of these places. Luisa Garcia, did we ever? I think I did. Yeah, the spouses are definitely the hardest. Jane LaRue was the other sister of, well, I'm assuming, of Diamond and Kim. We looked up Chris Rafferty, right? Christopher? Oh my gosh, it's so hard. I don't know. Samantha Roottrees. Who don't we have verified? This lady, we don't have verified. Where did I put her? Gwyneth Madsen. And we don't know how her spouse's name, so we can't figure out that either. Well, I guess actually, we know we're looking for at least 2 people. It could be the Catralls. Are there any other? These are Roottrees. I think it'd probably be safe to assume that this is the Catralls. That's kind of the only place they would fit. Anybody else? Any other sneaky little... Oh, actually there was a name in the list that caught my eye that I don't think I've looked up yet. April Quaritch, not to be confused with Quidditch. April Quaritch? Is that right? Ugh. Please. then we have these two Roottrees gentlemen who have yet to be placed. It's gotta be these two. We just don't know which one is which. Oh yeah, April and November. Oh! That's such a good point, Ale. I wonder if that is... Yeah, the father doesn't have a job, but the child does. Oh, wedding is also smart. I can definitely look that up. But the April and November thing is... That's a really good connection to make. I wonder... Let's keep that in mind. Maybe we'll just shove her in there for now and see if that means anything. It drives me nuts that none of these guys have any information online about them. Well, it was clever nonetheless. Maybe... Oops, not weeding. Wedding. I might need to be more specific. These ones are all determined. I wish we could get more on November, because again, I feel like November has to be older now. So it's not like I can just, because it's a picture of her as a child, I can't just stick her in student, like I did with the other children. We're gonna assume this would be Christina Roottrees. Because I think this is definitely Robert and Ronald. We just don't know, again, which is which. Oh, Ron Roottrees is a small screen director and the head of RR Productions. He directed episodes of few other shows before showrunning and creating a one-season hit, Brother Trouble. He would be too young to be. Well, maybe not. If he's married to Tessa Green, he employed his wife. He does though, but that feels pretty correct, I think. And he's the one wearing the little director or like film school thing. Oh yeah, RR. Defunct production company responsible for Brother Trouble. You find a comment on an Usenet board stating that Brother Trouble ended up being an ironic name considering the rumors about RR Productions, Ron and Robbie Roottrees. Yeah, okay. Let me try Robbie Roottrees. Oh, I've already been here. Okay. There's not much relevant information about Robbie Roottrees. In a comment thread on a message board about television cliches, you find a thread called "Why Was Brother Trouble Cancelled?" One user speculates, "I think it's because the writing went really downhill in season 2. They actually had an episode where Roxy was addicted to sniffing markers." Ooh. Another person replied, "Maybe it's due to the rumor about Robbie Roottrees in Silver Screen magazine." There's a link to some kind of article, but it appears to be dead. Silver Screen magazine. So I think it's safe to say he was probably also a director. Maybe an actor? We'll see. Magazine? Sure. Yes, that is what I meant. Thank you, Kim. Hahaha. Silver Screen Magazine was a Hollywood insiders magazine focusing less on actors and actresses and more about the nitty-gritty of writing, directing, costuming, set design, film promotion, and other elements of filmmaking. It ran from 1983 to 1993. It was bought by a bigger, more recognizable magazine a few years ago, and the website now redirects to the new magazine. Okay. Now we have more to look up. Robbie Roottrees. A small rumors article from 1992 that claims that self-taught television screenwriter... Is that different? Yes. Yeah, we got her picture right now. We got this one wrong. It's not Tessa Roottrees. I'm assuming then that must be Samantha. Maybe it could be Samantha, could be Christina. Let's pop these back out for the time being. That's so interesting that it's not Tessa, though. Considering it must have been a little thing to... Yeah, that's so true. The fact that he went from all that hair to that is funny and ironic. Little sad. Poor guy. We need to figure... I'm gonna just assume housewife for her too, and then if it doesn't lock in next time, we'll know that's wrong. But this family is looking real good now. Very locked in. Okay. Let's search... Wait, where did we finish reading this? No. Okay. Distracted immediately. A small rumors article from 1992 that claims that self-taught television screenwriter Robbie Roottrees was allegedly tried and convicted under the name Robert in a French court of law. It seems he, again, allegedly, embezzled from the company RR Productions to fuel a gambling habit that left him hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. He then fled to Paris, where he grew up, and then, Silver Screen continues to insist this was all very much allegedly, assaulted an officer who came to question him. The article's author says that they were unable to get a statement from French authorities, but received information from an anonymous source, and they were able to confirm through public record that there was a trial involving a Robert Roottrees around the time that Brother Trouble was cancelled. Let's check out good old Ronald's. Let's try Ron. There we go. There's an article about Ron Roottrees from 1984 entitled, "Don't Blame Nepotism, He Gets Results." After finding some small screen success, first as the director for many soap opera episodes and then stepping in as the showrunner to turn around a few struggling productions, Ron has decided to start his own television production company. Ron was born in the US but grew up in Paris with his once famous mother and his brother Robbie. He gobbled up American cinema whenever he could, and when he was old enough, returned to Hollywood to attend film school. He brings a special kind of charisma and an eye for unusual shots, particularly when it comes to comedy. Those he's worked with have gone on record as saying he's an attentive director who can work with actors to make sure the timing of a joke lands perfectly. Ron plans to pitch new shows to major television studios as soon as 1986. Until then, he plans to find the right project. He has occasionally called upon his younger brother for script punch-ups and has thought about bringing him into the fold. That was entirely unhelpful. Okay. We'll figure out that name. There's only like 2 possible names now, so we know it's not Tessa, so I don't know. Throw Samantha in there. We'll see if that sticks next time. What other... I'm just curious. I know we already have like everything about her, but yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, this is more just hot tea about... You come across a small mention of Wild Bill. Apparently a director who considered Wild Bill his friend once hired him to make a small cameo in a war movie called Christmas Mission. Apparently Wild Bill lived up to his reputation. He showed up drunk 3 days in a row and couldn't remember his lines. He also kept hitting on an actress who was supposed to be doing a very somber, serious role. He was dropped from the picture, and him and the director no longer speak. Unfortunately... They're not a verse. Oh no, I was right, okay. Nothing. Okay. I can't imagine that Clark Rafferty would show up in that periodical. Since it doesn't film exactly. I can't believe how fast that dead ended. It didn't even actually really help us get anywhere, other than knowing he's a screenwriter. Maybe we could try it. November Roottrees. Nothing. Okay, they've done a lot of advertisements with them. Okay. Yeah, that just pulls up the book. And we've looked at this before. We could try this. Charles Lee. Oh, this has something for us. This part of a is part of a book series about all things candy in the modern world. It starts in 1925 and continues onward to chronicle the rise of mass production and global distribution. The book ends with a look into the future of candy as envisioned by experts in 1985. With the addition of hindsight, you can clearly see they got pretty much everything wrong. It includes some print advertisements. You find a newspaper ad for five pieces from the 1930s. What does that include? We found this advertisement in The Sweet History of Candy, Volume 2 by Charles Lee. It's from 1928, 6 years after the debut. The flavors are inspired by their children, and the order is grape, elderberry, cinnamon extract, melon, and the newest flavor, miracle berry. Okay, well... Not very happy. Or helpful. I guess happy. Yeah, and that's just their initials. Yeah, the flavors are their initials. So G for whatever it was. Grape. E for elderberry, Elias. Yeah. Cinnamon extract. Clancy Edward. Yeah. Yep. That's all it is. Elias. Does Elias seem like he would have a Tessa or a Christina? I think Christina sounds like an older name than Tessa. So we're gonna call this one Tessa, which is still entirely unhelpful. Some of these spouses are so dang hard to figure out. We have searched like all of these names at this point. It's interesting to me that Bonnie and Guy Hudson both should have additional pictures. I'm wondering where those come from. We got all those. We got all those. Oh, we haven't gotten these guys right. So I obviously have them mixed up. Well, I guess it just hasn't been locked in yet because I don't know their occupations, actually. Let's see. And it definitely doesn't say anything about the other ones in here, right? Does Lauren say anything? Her mother's family was called the Cossells. Yeah, we knew that. Pop was the head lawyer. I know she mentions that, like, just for funsies. Okay, yeah, so that's a dead end. What was it? Pearson. Just gonna copy paste. No. Okay. Just making sure. Let's see. Okay. Architects, preachers, and lawyers. Architects, preachers, and lawyers. And we've got all of those. Oh yeah, because that was just the immediate children. Yeah, no, doesn't say anything there. Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy. Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy. Patricia Christensen. Okay. That's one. That's one name off the list. Okay. I think it means like how many clues there are. Let's see. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farm hands, EC and John. Maybe. We found some information on a website for the first Anderson Maple Farm. Okay, this is just the same information that we had before. Boo. EC and John. EC and John. We really don't have much left here. We don't have a John though, so I have a feeling that they're not relevant. Eli chimed in. Sam taught him engine things. Okay. Anything else? That's just about her kids, which we already locked in. Well, yeah, Clark and Danielle. We locked that in. Clark, like the rest of his generation, is a free spirit, but she never talks about her generation. Our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seemed to pursue paths of knowledge. That is not helpful. What kind of knowledge, Lauren? Tell me, what kind of knowledge did your brothers pursue? Edward is set to take over his department. Lawyer. I used to invent with Jacob when we were walking the woods after school. My sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. which we already knew that that's all locked in. Like, this whole family is just locked in. Okay, okay. I feel confident we've scoured Lauren thoroughly now. Wait, where did you see that? About Lisa? You saw something about a Louisa. Oh, Luisa Garcia. It's a typo and she meant Joe Knobs. Is the same mentioned working at the farm? Yeah, Sam, there's only one female Sam. Let me find a random spot here. And that's, oh wait, no, but she has a different, okay, I don't think that the Sam that they're referring to is in our list yet, because I think it's gonna go here. Because the only Sam is a Roottrees by name. Yeah, male Sam got locked in at some point somewhere, because he doesn't show up in my list anymore when I search him. And I think once they're locked in, they are knocked off of the list by search. I don't remember where. Oh, here, Sam Cattrall married Gwyneth Madsen. I'd guessed that one. I just wish I knew how to find information about, like, their kids, you know? Steph? Nothing. Okay. Does anybody else have anything to say about family members? They all got locked in. Everyone except for this lady, who I'm assuming is Gwyneth, got locked in. Because I think that's the only one left from that generation. Other than November, yeah, who isn't locked in. Oh, but we were right about April. April Quaritch. And then these guys, they just said that they're in paths of knowledge, whatever that means. They could be architects. They could be doctors. There's so many different, which I can only assume it's partly to throw us off a little bit, you know? So you can't just guess. Lawyer long tie, doctor short tie. Bow tie? That was mentioned. When was a bow tie mentioned? Oh, yes, I think you mentioned that. Doctor and lawyer. Yeah, I wish I could remember when. Oh, Carl's cousin Jim. Oh, that's just these guys. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Candy. Of course. I don't know if I ever read this actually. Other blood relatives who have a say in the company's finances refused to fund anything other than Candy, so Carl personally spent his entire inheritance to bankroll the clothing company. When the profits began to appear, however, the rest of the family changed their tune. They repaid his investment, and now Root exists under the umbrella of the Candy Company, and they all benefit. Per tradition, or perhaps superstition, new clothes always debuted the way the first ones did. Raina became their catalog's cover model. As she grew, the product line expanded to older kids as well. Her younger sisters were then recruited to show off the baby clothes. Okay, well that still is not really very helpful, other than just knowing that Root has been incorporated under the umbrella of the company's businesses. Is there anything else we haven't read thoroughly enough? Oh wait, Miracle the Third and his wife Nicole. Did I already get that? Yes. Why don't they ever talk about his other son? Like, he has a whole other son. Oh, I never put that into a spot. The other girl was... I guess it doesn't really matter. Unless it is this girl. Unless he literally did marry multiple sisters. That would be crazy. Yeah, that is complete BS. I agree entirely. Jane LaRue. I'm gonna look up Jane LaRue again. And the youngest, Kim. That's so wild. I think he literally married 2 of the LaRue girls. I did see the typo. I did. I wasn't gonna say anything about it. Anything else? Oh, Jane Del Vecchio is listed on a talent for hire site as a wedding singer. Way down in the credentials section of her biography, it mentions she got her start as a young girl when she was Jane LaRue of the Lucky LaRues. It also mentions that to only contact her agent. Okay, hold on. Is there anything? Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How dare. I thought maybe we would get to find out if she has a child named Chris. And maybe even a picture of Chris. But no. Come on. Come on. Nothing? Tell me more about his... He has another child. Unbelievable. These men, they have these children, and then they don't even put their faces on the internet. What kind of parents are they? I agree. I think that's wild. That's a wild thing to do. All of this stuff is just... so unhelpful. Floozies. I think we looked that up. Apparently there's something else for us to learn here. Or maybe that's just saying that there was one thing to learn from it, but... Music and lyrics. This is that there's multiple things to be learned here. Oh, hold on. Aha! Teen Blast is a magazine aimed at teenage girls. Their website has a news section that offers condolences for the loss of the Roottrees sisters. Okay. That added something. Can we just... Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't even know where to start with that. Nothing. What about, like, teenagers are there? That would be significant. None really? I mean, I guess these guys. I could look them up just for funsies. Oh, it added something. Oh, that's another picture of her. Okay. Cool, we can add that. Yay. There's an article about Raina Roottrees from 1994. The issue also mentions TMS and brother trouble. In an interview, Raina talks about her inspirations. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. Huh. Good to know. He always told me that... Wait. Her grandpa. Oh my gosh, finally, Clancy. Was it... What was he? What did they say? He was a professor. Oh my gosh. Ah. Let's see. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot, because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottrees name famous for things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. Oh yeah, okay. We knew that. I took his advice and now I work with my mom designing clothing. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura... Sweet relief. Tells me he was really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. Holy cow. We're doing it. We're figuring some stuff out here. Let's see, it was Carly Roottrees in that? Oh, but she had another name she went by, I think. Riley? Oh, Rose. Okay, yeah, neither of them are as... They didn't get to write any articles about maybe, like, their great uncles. Maybe Candy has something. No, okay. I know we're missing probably like a family picture of the Hudsons. I just don't know. I just don't know what to look for to get us there. These. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. What else have we missed amongst all this? Is there anything in here that we haven't looked up? Or that we haven't looked at? Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Yeah, we looked at that. Yeah, I'll keep it though, just in case. Like his great-grandson Carl. Elias was voted Watchman of the Year. We had that information back then about the director situation. It's so crazy how it ends up coming back up. We still don't know who her father was. What men are left? Linus Cornwall. Oh, actually, that might be the only man left on the list who hasn't been locked in. Interesting. Is that the only Cornwall? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Good to know. We're getting there. Who's left? Louisa Garcia, Joan Monroe, and Catherine Wilkins. Have we tried Joan Monroe? Is that spelled right? Yeah. Sounds like a movie star's name. US Net or something? Did you pick that up from one of like these things that I was looking at, or was that we read it somewhere? Okay. Oh right, we were going through these. Oh, this was this guy who got crossed off. Yeah, I know about that. We're in Rafferty. I think we... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, duh. Right, that was Lauren. We have read so much from her. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Oh. Right, I wanted to look up this. Ahaha, okay. You find a simple page called The Art of Rafferty, copyright 1987, on Prodigy that lists the author's email address. Below a bunch of gifts that say under construction, there are a few art pieces. The first is a painting captioned, "Me and my fiancé, Lulu," a painting I did for my first year of college that I plan to give her when we get married in May. Go Tartans. Lulu. Okay. Chris Rafferty. Louisa. I wonder if... Yeah, nice. Okay. This is Chris Rafferty's cousin's art project and is said to include pictures of Davy. He swims for Yukon. Bethany's yearbook picture. Davy's younger sister, and Stephanie, who's an only child. Sure, I will check out what applications I have on my PC. Who are these people? Cousins. Chris Rafferty's cousins. So are we saying... Well, I guess let me finish reading about it. There's an odd collage called Cousins, which seems to be made up of 3 scrambled images. The accompanying artist statement says, "We had to create a piece of art about our family. I asked as many of my extended family of cousins for their pictures as I could, even some I've never met. Only a few of them got back to me, and my teacher said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Raina, Riley, or Rose. So I had to get creative and use only my 3rd cousins. This includes Davy, and Bethany, and Stephanie." Oh, there's Stephanie, I'm assuming. Oh, Davy and Bethany. Okay. Cool. I wonder if he's still... like, considered a college student? And Bethany's yearbook picture. Okay, let's see. Oh, Pixpop. Oh, we're doing a fun little... Wait, no. Ugh. Oh, this is weird. Wait, no. There we go. This is a fun little departure from what we've been doing. There we go. Okay, so she was in middle school. Nice. Oh, come back here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. I see. Mean. Oh, shoot. Oh, how annoying. Okay. Oh wait, no, I need to get it. We're getting there. Kind of. There we go. Okay. We did it. We got them. So we've got... Oh, are you kidding? Okay, so we've got David. We know Bethany is a K-12 student. And I had assumed that it... Oh, wait, no, it must be this one. And what did he say that Stephanie does? Stephanie is an only child. Can we find out more about Stephanie? Is she also a student? What kind of student is she? Is she in college? I don't know. I guess we'll assume he's an artist. For more information about this photo, inspect Chris's art project. I did. All it told me is that she is an only child. And I don't think swimmer counts. No. Oh, unless it's considered an... But he just swims for a college. The words... This one, you mean? It says dichotomy with a question mark. Like dichotomy? On the art. Okay. Dichotomy. Bifurcation? I don't know. But I want to look up this, and I also want to see about if that'll pull anything up. Not what I asked you to do, actually. I guess I can just do that. Tartans are a mascot for Carnegie Mellon University. I don't care if you say it's not. Fine. Ugh. What was the other thing I wanted to look up? Yukon. It's the University of Connecticut, and that Davy Kellogg IV is on their swim team, the Huskies. He also came in second in his most recent competition, though that doesn't seem relevant. Okay, yeah, so he's just a university student. Okay, still, I feel good about that. I feel like that's going to be able to get locked in finally. Thank you for looking that up, Ale. Appreciate it. I still feel like we're missing a picture of these two together somewhere. Gosh, how much more do I have to fill in? What is even left? I guess they're spouses. Just one spouse. One spouse, one unknown occupation. I think they did say something about doctors, so maybe we'll just throw doctor in there and see if that sticks. Okay. Oh, is there anything else that we've missed? Who's left on the list? Let's see. Joan Monroe and Catherine Wilkins. That's it. Those are the only two names left, so. Could be that. Or that. I don't know. Maybe Candy is short for like... neither of their names seem related to... And I don't know how to get this information. This guy is like really... eluding me. Are there any magnifying glasses? That was resolved. We figured out everything we needed to from that. I don't know where we're supposed to get. That's right. Do we have anything about the name of his firm? just want to know what the name of his architecture firm is. Ale, those are fun definitions. Fun words. I mean, the best we can really do is just kind of guess at names. Through a random name. Oh, right, it was no, it wasn't that one. Oh, right, Catherine Wilkins. I just kind of threw in there. I don't know, that seems more like a younger name. So I'm gonna put her here instead. I think we've put every name somewhere now, at least. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit the duck. Get a hint. One of the diary entries offhandedly mentions a relative appearing in a publication. Where does she mention that? In a publication. Let's just go in. Starlet? But we've... Okay. Oh, Starlet was a magazine that started with the colorization of film and went on until around 1964. Generally, it was a tabloid with focus on famous actors and actresses. It didn't much go into any other aspects of filmmaking or Hollywood news. Okay. Is that gonna be helpful, though? Let's find out, I guess. She was often in Starlet. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce with Wild Bill Williams. Some of it focuses on the fact that when she announced her divorce, she was also announced she was pregnant again. Others mention that the rumor is Wild Bill had multiple affairs, which left her heartbroken. She was asked about her last name. The power of a name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached the importance of family names and honoring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall. Okay, yeah. But Roottrees has power. My husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. Although we've relocated to Paris, I know you readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a Starlit exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottrees for the last name, not Williams. But we also plan to lean into alliteration. That's how we'll honor both of our family names for the next generation. So that was just supposed to be indicators for us, instead of trying to figure out who that was gonna be. Okay, well, that wasn't very helpful. Does anybody else appear in here? Probably not. No, they would have been too young. Okay, this is just about stories and gossip. The first mentions one of his first roles was under his real name. We already got that. The second is an interview. Although he doesn't mention her by name, you determine from context he's talking about Gwyn. An apology to all the ladies I'm actually taken. Earlier this year I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a small part. Wouldn't you know it? That son of a bitch cut me from the picture. I'm just ribbing. It wasn't his fault. Apparently the studio didn't want to pay for a star of my caliber. I got the last laugh, though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying. She was playing a soldier's wife, but even through the tears, she was incredible. I know I tend to have a reputation, but this one's true love. I only have eyes for her. Ironically, the third is a rumor that his divorce from Gwyn was due to multiple affairs, including one with another actress. An American reader on vacation in Paris claims to have overheard Wild Bill and Gwyn arguing in public while she was holding a baby and visibly pregnant. Not long after, Gwyn announced she was divorcing him and was pregnant again, giving the rumor more credibility. Okay, Little Duck, that was so wildly unhelpful. Haven't we looked into that book? Maybe we didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Would have been under 13. Again, how is this helpful? I don't understand. Very bad dog. I am unimpressed. Could the author publish under a different name than the one you searched for? Did she? I can't remember if she started publishing under... Oh, right. She started publishing under Roottrees. According to the back of the book, this is A Buried Treasure by Lauren Roottrees from the author of the Court series. Oh. 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 Aha. This was a version of Lauren Roottrees' diary released in 1975. Unlike the original diary, it contains no pictures, but has many new passages that reflect on her thoughts 10 years later. Wow. One major event happened between releases that changed Lauren's outlook on certain subjects: the death of Elias. A summary of the fallout has been added to your notes, as well as some other select pages. Dang. Okay. Here we go, guys. The new diary opens with an explosive incident that happened in the decade between the release and re-release of Lauren's diary. Elias Roottrees had died, and during the reading of his will, there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud: Samantha Roottrees. Although Sam and her children were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that she retain the rights to run the farm and any and all decisions related to it. So it is Sam Roottrees. That is probably Samantha Roottrees. Not a housewife, but what would be farmer? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ha 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 ha. Wow. That's a lot. Okay, so what hasn't been locked in? We have, I'm assuming we have their occupations wrong. She is not a K through 12 student, so we're going to assume maybe she's a college student. He must not be an artist. He must be something else. Maybe he's still considered a student? Okay, he's not a doctor. We were incorrect about that one. But we are really getting close now. Could she still be a K through 12 student? That seems unlikely. Or did I put her down as a college student? I think I just changed that. No, I changed that one. Who knows? We're just gonna leave her as unknown for now, I guess. Leave her as unknown. Gotta figure that out. That's crazy that Sam... Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. It was then that the scandalous secrets... came out. None of the 5 pieces were surprised, but it was quite a shock to everyone else, including Sam. She had been told her parents died. Apparently, Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. Patricia, the daughter of a local steel mogul, and Elias Jr. harbored a secret romance at age 16. She became pregnant, and after the birth, her father refused to let her see Eli Jr. ever again. Her baby... Hold on. Oh, okay. Her baby, Samantha, was sent to the Roottrees. Elias hid her away with a local farmhand known as E.C. Patricia was married off to a much older man and sent away. That was the end of that. Almost. None of the next gens had ever met or heard of Patricia until she unexpectedly reappeared, now going by Patsy. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr., and they finally married in their 50s. Lauren mentioned the wedding in her first diary without knowing Patsy's history. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover. Lauren, ever the romantic, quite appreciated this. When Patsy and Eli Jr. finally married, Elias decided Sam should have been a Roottree in the first place. Even though she was not part of the Clansett Trust, he wanted to include her in family affairs. That was what led to Lauren's initial entry entitled Sam. This is a page of additional notes and context from the 1975 10-year anniversary re-release of Lauren's diary. It's a companion piece to the entry about Sam. Clearly, I did not know our true family history when I wrote this. I didn't even know Sam was a Roottree. All of my doubts were ill-founded. She's a fine woman. Had she the chance to grow up with us, Sam might have been the sister figure Gwyn never was. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her, and her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. It's been a long, long time since any real Roottree was as excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother. and her adopted grandfather. What I'm most ashamed of is not figuring it all out myself. Sam's a splitting image of Patsy, with her jet black hair and green eyes. She doesn't have the thick glasses Patsy did, of course. But I guess that skips a generation. Her children have that covered. We were right. It's hard to explain the look on Pop's face when they read that the farm's operations would pass to Samantha Roottrees, for as long as she was willing. I got flashbacks to when Zach was made president. Mother reframed it a bit to calm him down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money, after all, and was essentially inheriting the right to rule over the peasants for eternity. Pop warned us away from that farm for years. I never met E.C. in person, but Pop once referred to him as a confirmed bachelor, and I suspect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. I'm not sure Sam will ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for abandoning her to that life. If I were her, I might never forgive them either. But even so, she seems to blame more than just the two of them. She has no problems with us next gens, but she has a palpable hatred for the Five Pieces and Elias and Gwyneth. Yeah, that's fair. This is a page of additional notes and context from the 1975 10-year anniversary. Okay, this is just the same thing again. It's a companion piece to the entry about her son, Clark. Reading this back, I get deja vu. As I write this addendum, Clark's gotten married again. No Roottree has ever remarried. Sure, I lost Jacob and Gwyn, divorced Wild Bill just before she had her second. Not even I can blame her for that. I've seen what he gets up to in Starlet. But neither of us ever took a second husband. With the way the world is moving, I guess it was inevitable someone in this family would remarry. I just wish it wasn't my son. I can only wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of a real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped. More than I can say for Clancy or Edward. Eli C. practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers whenever he could. Eli's marriage seems fine, and Jim's marriage seems solid as a rock. Pun intended. James. James? Who's James? Jim? It must be them. Okay, hold on. Oh, rock, because music. Rock and roll. Okay. Do we have... Elias C. Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay. I was hoping it would say what his occupation was. So who knows what causes these things. I suspect that he's marrying Jane to keep her from running out on the band. Without her, he'd be the third wheel, and I imagine they wouldn't last long as a trio. But still, I don't think a marriage on such a shaky foundation like that can last, and Lord knows I was right last time. Yeah, that's so crazy. It's not a companion piece to any specific entry, but addresses feedback. The biggest complaint I got after publishing my diary was how many similar names there are. And I get it. There are 4 Elis for Pete's sake. But that's how it is. Someone would say, I saw Eli in town, and I wouldn't know which one they meant. My brother, my uncle, my cousin. That's why they became Uncle Junior, or Miracles Eli, or Eli C. Our family's names were always unusual. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using the names of each generation to honor those in the last. His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. So now you see where my pop's name came from. One thing that's always been consistent in our family, though, is that anytime someone's a junior, they're always the firstborn son. That goes for Miracle, Eli, or even Clancy. With the women, however, it all goes out the window. I think Gwendolyn got her name from some combination of Gwyneth and Caroline, who was Elias's mother. Hold on. Gwendolyn. Where's Gwendolyn? Did we already get that? Was that? Yeah, okay. Maybe? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Women's names tend to get all mixed up as the generations went on. I guess that's because there's no female equivalent of Junior. So, if you're reading my diary and confused, you're not alone. Even the government had problems. I remember once receiving certified mail for an Edward Clancy Roottrees. I had to break the news that they got my father's name backwards. Oh, sorry. And last page. Not a companion piece, but rather a fun bonus. Apparently, this is the first thing she could find that she ever wrote. She knows it was for a school assignment about anger, and she believes based on the teacher's name she must have been in the 3rd grade. She doesn't exactly remember the events spelled out here, but she does remember getting in trouble. I got angry when I met a new girl who I did not like. She was dirty and did not have a pretty dress. Me and Pop walked home in town, and she hugged him. When I told her he was my Pop, she pushed me. I got angry and yelled at her, and Pop said to treat her nice. Then she said, "Your Pop is my dad." She screamed it loud in my ear. She was lying to me, and lying is not a nice thing. So I pushed her too. Then I got in trouble. Then Pop took her away. He told me, "Don't worry, I am glad she is gone." Excusez-moi? That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wish we knew what Elias's stupid occupation was. It's killing me. Is it safe to say maybe C is for Clancy then? Please. Please help me. Did we get anything else out of all that? Were there any other pictures? Okay. Is it a hint? And we know that Elias Roottrees Jr. was the architect, but this doesn't... Oh, Edward, okay. Let me try it. Okay, how are we supposed to get these last little bits? Now we know that she's a farmer, like her mom. We don't know about her. Alright, Duck. Give me your next hint. I think that the shadow lady is gonna be either Sam or like, yeah, Sam's... one of Sam's... I guess it'd be Sam's daughter. If it was gonna be any of them. Which I guess would make her an author. Okay, Duck. Modern Music Monthly sounds like a great place to learn about musicians. You don't say. What musician do I have left to learn about? Tell me that. Explain to me where I am supposed to learn about more musicians. Who else is a musician? Candy. No, that's not that. We've already looked up these guys in there. Maybe. I mean, I don't have too much to go off of here. Yeah, they're cagey about their identities. They're also the children of famous musicians, apparently. Yeah. I have no idea. Can you give me a different hint? Yes, I know this. Oh. Perhaps we didn't look him up specifically. A review and interview from 1979 titled A Reluctant Hitmaker. Jim goes into his first band. Until a few years ago, Diamond and I were in C&J and J&D with my cousin and his ex. Clark never knew his father, so our grandpop insisted he spend time with Dad and me. As a result, Clark and I grew up like brothers. Diamond and Jane, on the other hand, are actually sisters, so the four of us had sort of a cutesy family band thing going on. Not our finest hour. Regardless, when Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her youngest sister, everything exploded. No more family band. The only thing Clark and I had in common was music, but even then, we never agreed on what it should be. He was always more interested in catchy tunes, something you hum a week later. I've been told Rollin' is like that, but that wasn't my goal. When he called me up and said he liked it, I took it as a sign I was going in the wrong direction musically. That made him laugh. But I'm trying to make art. I don't mind saying any of this because he'd agree. For most of the decade, he was a mess, but he's a lot happier now. He started Raffertunes, and he's a much better jingle writer than songwriter. One of the benefits of our famous family is a massive company willing to be a client. That's also how my father was connected to Roottrees. All of his old ad campaigns were hung on the walls over the record player, but I was never interested. I just went straight for the music. I guess Clark was paying more attention. Okay, so his dad was in advertising as well. I think that makes the most sense. Okay, I guess that was helpful for getting us his occupation finally. Okay. There's several people related to the campaign mailer. Have you looked into all of them? Looked into all of them, but it's very possible we didn't. Guess we could look into Brian Jones. There are many advertisements over the years, as well as a small article from 1995 about Jones Graphic and Print. The article is a piece about Brian Jones, taking over his father's print company after 20 years. Brian seems to not have let it go to waste as a marketing opportunity during an interview portion. I've been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done, right, and getting it done quick. We've been a printing staple of Butler County for years, and even the Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. He laughs. But still, whether you're a new client or one of our regulars, nothing will change. Come on down for the best prices on bulk printing anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania, or search for us online. I designed the website myself. Sure, I'll look at it. Okay, Jones Graphic and Print is a company that, according to its website, has existed in Butler County for some time. The website seems fancy. It even has frames. The website lists the address, hours, and a few examples of clients and the type of work that was done for each. Stephanie Jones campaign mailers, Roottrees Candy Company, various banners and posters, Butler County Holiday Light post banners, Miracle Network's tour flyers, Roottrees Motors. Oh my god. Yes. There's an ad for Roottrees Motors in the paper. It seems Roottrees Motors used to be called Wilkins Motors. An ad for Roottrees Motors has run in every week's Butler County Times for many years, but recently has been changed to include a picture. Oh my gosh. Wilkins Motors is now Roottrees Motors. We may have a new name, but we promise we're still the same family business. All that's different is we've joined a sweeter family. Oh yeah, we got that. Okay. Roottrees Motors ad that ran from 1974 to 1977. Oh, there's 3 different pages. Okay. Roottrees Motors. Your local family mechanics servicing the entire Pittsburgh area. Tessa Roottrees, our newest fixer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Also a mechanic. Welcome back, Ray. Oh my gosh. We're so close, you guys. We just haven't figured out. She was in middle school. She's got to be a student. Yeah, I think we've just got to figure out your name. Oh, it must be Christina. Okay. Christina Roottrees is a baby. We know her occupation. She's a baby. And then November, we need to figure out her occupation somehow. Are you also a farmer? Did you just also take after your mom and become a farmer? And then we're also still missing these 2 pictures, which is driving me crazy. I don't know where they would be from though, because we've locked in. Oops. Nope. Yeah, we've got that one. Yeah, I think. Oh, right, because it just isn't locked in yet. Yeah. Okay, so we need to figure out what Gwyneth's daughter is doing. And November. And that's pretty much it. We just need to... I'm so curious about November. Let's see. Guy Hudson's article in Business Watch mentioned something from his childhood that sounds interesting. Guy Hudson's... Maybe this? Oh, okay. You find a site about successful ad campaigns. One of the ads listed is from the late 50s, Boys and Girls Agree. It's a series of television and magazine ads for Roottrees chocolate bars. The ad campaign is described as having the premise that boys and girls are often diametrically opposed, except when it comes to one thing. Both of them agree that Roottrees is their favorite. The first advertisement in the series was the most memorable due to the bright red hair of the boy and girl involved. Oh, this is the pictures. It must have been them. Okay. That's that. None of this helps me with November. Once the sax came out. What were the other prints? The other prints. This was the only thing that printed. Can we go back to the articles about Jones printing? Yeah, we can do that. What was it? Shoot, what was it? It was... What was his name? Stephanie Brian Jones. There we go. Jones graphic and print. They also did the Butler Summer Theater, posters and set contributions for Children of Eden. This musical with songs by Stefan Schwartz, a game designer by the name of Jeremy Johnson, really likes it. Realized it could kind of fit timeline-wise with the game he was making and decided to use it instead of something fake as kind of an Easter egg. You don't need to check it out, but if you do, I like the songs The Hardest Part of Love and Lost in the Wilderness. Also, if you haven't already, you should hit the back button to go back to Jones Graphic and Print, and instead of searching for Children of Eden, you should probably search for whoever was performing it. Butler Summer Theater performs plays and musicals during the summer. Makes sense. As it is not summer currently, their website has a thank you message. Thank you for making our 1998 season such a success. Stay tuned for announcements about performances in 1999. The website lists the credits of a musical, which seems to be the final show they performed last season. There's a cast list, but none of the names seem relevant. Below the cast is the crew, and two things stand out. Posters and additional set design elements by Jones Graphic and Print, and choreography by November Studios. A local dance school. They advertise lessons for ballet and jazz classes. Okay, so she's a dancer. That's got her. We got her, folks. Who's left? Who is left? Okay. That's a baby. That's a dancer. We got their pictures. Stephanie? Stephanie. What do you do? What do you do for a living? Tell me what you do. Duck. What does that even mean? You should look more into Roottrees business history in local magazines. Roottrees farm? The Butler County Times has had consistent ads for tours and demonstrations at the first Anderson Maple Farm for a very long time. The farm also appears every so often in a section about things to do in Butler County. It seems that twice each summer, the Roottrees Candy Company's current head of farming, Mrs. Cottrell, returns to Butler County to demonstrate how 5 pieces were made at the beginning of the century. The demonstration provides free samples of the original 5 flavors. They cost quite a lot to attend and sell out every time, so the Butler County Times recommends getting tickets from the moment they go on sale. The ads and blurbs do not have any other relevant information to help with your search. However, you do learn that the farm offers discounts on Tuesdays. What the duck is it thinking? My question exactly. Okay, so literally all we know is that Gwyneth Madsen is the current farmer in charge. We know nothing about her daughter still, which is so wildly unhelpful. Also, is she not allowed to be referred to by her own name? Is that just really? Nothing. Mallards, yeah. There's all sorts of. There's like some kind of crested and cousins. Chris Rafferty mentions that one of his cousins is an only child. Yeah, I'm aware. Uh-huh. That's... I had her as a student in K through 12. What is left? Would you count as a teacher? Dancer is definitely what makes sense. I don't know. I don't know what else could possibly... Right? Okay. We have that. Ducky, what else? What else do you want from me? Oh, so Bethany is not a student? Is that... What are you saying, Duck? Bethany's photo is a yearbook portrait, so Stephanie... Wait. Oh, we have the stupid... Okay. The glasses. Duh. Okay. Yes, the pictures were swapped. Sorry, I just saw your note. Finally. You guys...
To my genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. There are 2 more entries on the family tree I'd like you to consider. These last 2 are optional. You can summon me whenever you wish. However, this will end your search and reveal the truth. So make sure you're ready.
Who is EC? Oh boy. Bless you. I mean, yeah, we know that... No. No, Lauren's father was Edward Clancy. Which, I mean, is also the same initials, but he was a lawyer. He was not a farmhand. And he was also one of the 5. Yeah, but this is who her guardian was. This was the farmhand who was her guardian, is who they're asking about. Who is this person? Not... Hold on, let's see. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. That's her husband. John Miller. Oh yeah, Mr. Miller. His roommate, Mr. Miller. And what does EC stand for? They called him John earlier? Oh yeah, EC and John. You're right. John Miller. But what does EC stand for? It was just instead of Clancy. Oh, Edward Clancy. Ugh, I'm scared to lock that in. But you're right, she did say that she got... But what's his last name is the question. It would be Miller, but they couldn't have been actually married. What would his last name be? Green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. I don't know. Edward Clancy Roottrees. Would it be? I mean, maybe, but he was like a farmhand. It's just so weird. And then who is he supposed, like, what, who is he in the, oh, wait. It didn't lock in. Oh, and won't lock in until you say I'm ready. Oh, man. Oh, you're so right. The 6-piece. But would he have been allowed to keep the last name? Oh man. Alright, what do you think? Are we ready? Are we just gonna go for it? Edward Clancy Roottrees? Do we think that's the, Oops. I'm nervous. Oops. Alright. I think we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go for it. These last two are optional and I won't lock in. Make sure you're ready. Oh, finished. The root trees are dead. But first, here's the final optional entries you've found. Oh no. Filled in the entire family tree correctly. We got that achievement. I don't think we got it right, you guys.
So, you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottrees? And his partner was John Miller? That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Oh, maybe we did get it right.
I'm Sam Madsen, though you know me as Samantha Roottrees. Yep,
Okay.
I got old. The only picture you have of me is from 40 years ago.
I got nervous because it said, how many optional entries did you get right?
My book tells the truth about Elias, of 5 pieces, and my parents. Not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My fathers, Edward Clancy Roottrees and John Miller. By now, you've either read Lauren's diaries, or you're just an incredible guesser. Lauren was right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my full reasoning. My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man. But his identical twin Clancy and his father, Elias, were not. At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand. Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed. Having one in the family was unthinkable. The same year, I was born. A bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on Elias's perfect family. He decided to fix both. They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC.
Oh, M is for melon. And introducing M for miracle berry. Oh.
We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation away, to isolate me from family. But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary. Who could blame me for being so confused that day? Her father was an exact copy of mine, except without the beard.
Please come sit in our house, ma'am.
And while the 5 pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work. It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all, but there he is in the background. The 6th 5 piece. Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias. She fought for my freedom from a life she deemed unworthy. Elias relented, so long as I never learned the truth or receive inheritance. They knew I'd help my father.
Oh, we didn't get this book. I wonder when we were supposed to get... Oh, interesting.
At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the 5 pieces. My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat, and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president. But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy. A real Roottrees. He nearly ruined the company.
Oh.
When Ernie took over, he saved the operation. Over 13 years, he made the family billions. Ernie earned about $36. They got by on Debbie's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills. His death was my tipping point.
Oh my god. They cut her whole family line out.
Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry. Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't. Robbie was a blood relative, even out of wedlock. That sounded familiar. The Clancid Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future. His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart. My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as, and that my daughter and granddaughters are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the Trust, as anyone else. The Clancid Trust will secure their future. They can decide what to do with their shares. But I'm old, and I'm not in it for the money. The truth has been eating away at me for years, but now I can set the record straight, thanks to you. As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has.
Yeah.
Whitewashing the
that's
past to
crazy.
protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and future. So thank you. You knocked it out of the park. With your expert work, the truth will come to light. And when it does, my share of the Clancid Trust is yours. Like I said at the beginning, set for life. Looking at the family tree on your wall, now with my father's, everything finally feels complete. Unless a whole lot more Roottrees somehow appear from thin air, this is the last time I'll come knocking. Thanks again, and so long.
Dang. We did it. Thanks to your hard work, Sam Madsen's book was published. It received mixed reviews. Life went on, and a new president took over the company. The Roottrees family faded from the news cycle. And then, everything changed. There's another mystery to solve. Roottrees Mania is now unlocked as a new game. This... That was wild. Also, I missed so many achievements. I don't know if I've ever missed that many achievements on a playthrough of a game ever. And I'm honestly a little offended. I can only assume that it has to do with this additional new game thing. Roottrees Mania. It has to, because never in all my days Unbelievable. Completed every family Doku puzzle. I clicked on that book 100 times. What do you mean, what does this have to do with the plane crash is just like, was the excuse to start looking into it. It was just like her in, basically, to... Okay, it is so late. I cannot right now. Sorry. Okay. The curse we read about everything from that guy that was talking about the curse was insane. It was so crazy. He was like conspiracy theorist extraordinaire. Okay. Well, apparently we have a whole nother experience to have with this game. That better give me more of these achievements. But yes, it is so late. Okay, I have to work in the morning. I will talk to you guys later. On that wild note, good night.